Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in the top of the bleachers. It's November the 18th, 2024, and we are live. And Tuck, happy Monday. Before we get started, man, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for us. We really appreciate that. And join our Discord that we just started. Link is in the description. Um, I actually had some people talk to me this weekend. It was rough. It's kind of rough sometimes being there by myself, but I'm in there. Jump in there, chat with me, and especially when the games are going on in the evenings. Almost every evening, I'm in there chatting about the games and stuff. So, Tuck, it's November 18th. Would have been my dad's birthday today.
Yeah, my
So,
dad's my dad's birthday is in 3 days, or
yeah,
would have been my dad's birthday.
would have been strange. Still strange to say it that way. It would have been 73. 73. Your dad's older was older than my dad though, right?
Yeah, dad was born in 48, so he would have been 76.
Wow.
Did you hear me do that quick cipher in there? That
I
was,
did. You mathematician.
yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Well, a lot of crazy stuff happened this weekend with sports stuff, and I got lots of slides to go through, bro.
Okay.
Before we do that, man, I was gonna tell you, man. I don't know if you saw this in the Discord, but I was telling you about the bots and stuff I can create and stuff. I created this bot, man, that when someone joins, right, the welcome is yo yo yo, whatever their name is. Welcome to the top of the bleachers. I'm like, yeah, that's so cool. So check that out, man.
Okay. Well, I've already joined. I would have to unjoin and then join again.
Well, you see the list of new people that join. You know, what I mean, anybody that joins it says, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, anything you want to talk about before we jump right in with talk about stuff?
No, it's been a pretty uneventful day. I've pretty much just we got some rain this morning, so it kind of nothing to do outside. So I
Mm.
uh, I just kind of been laying around watching TV. Now that I have somebody's Netflix code, I've been checking out some stuff on Netflix that I don't normally get to see.
It has been storming like crazy here, man. Bad storm.
That's what Lacey's in Kansas City right now, and she said it rained all day. We got like a little bit this morning, and then it's been overcast all day, but it
Mm.
really hadn't rained more than just a couple of hours.
It's been raining all day, man. Mm. Pretty hard right now, actually. You can tell by how dark it is in this room behind me. There's like no light outside coming in.
Well, I don't know about because you're a little bit north of me, but we needed it. I mean, we are so far behind on rain and everything. The ground just sucks it up almost as soon as it hits the ground.
I could say we always need it.
No, no, we had. There's been a couple of years we didn't need rain. We needed less rain.
They call that a flood.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? I didn't really do too much. I watched a lot of ball this weekend. The wife was gone. Uh, she ended up staying an extra night to, to hang out with some family. So yeah, I was in the recliner soaking up the ball games all weekend. It was fantastic. And then she came home and she wasn't feeling too good. So I watched the game last night. Did you watch the Cincinnati game and Cincinnati and
Yeah, I watched it. I had the Chargers picked. Chargers win. Somebody I know is in the running this week. Somebody I know is in the running this week.
I am in the running this week. I sure am. I was thinking I had a good week. I almost won both my parlays by one game.
Uh, the games that I lost, I didn't lose by much. I lost the Bears game. I took the Bears. They get the field goal blocked at the end. Oh my gosh. I
I
had
know.
so much fun watching clips of Packers fans and Bears fans watching that final play. I just get the biggest kick out of that. Some of these guys, like I consider myself a sports fan. I'm a diehard Hog fan. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I don't get as emotional as some of these guys, man. I mean, I yell at the
Yeah.
TV every once in a while, but it's more like, yeah, way to go. You know, these guys lose their mind. Like they, of course, some of them
I
probably have money riding on it and stuff like that. I don't do anything stupid.
I'll be yelling at the TV sometime. I'll scare a dog. I'll scare the dog clapping or something. Uh, Buddy went back to Riley, so he's not here. But he was definitely like, if I got just a tad bit loud, he was leaving the room. Well, let's see here what we got.
I'm going to warn everybody on with Lacey gone and me being here by myself. The dogs are on full red alert. Okay, any second somebody could break into this house and murder us all. That is their attitude. So if they break out barking, it's probably a cricket farted outside or something like that.
Yeah, mine are down here too. Wife's not home from work yet, so it won't be as quite as loud or as deep as yours.
Well, the little one,
more yappy.
Yeah, the little one's got more of a. I used to say Cody. I had a blue heeler named Cody that had a thunder bark. I mean, his bark would just. I mean, Dak has lightning bark. This thing will pierce you. Like it is so high and loud. It's like, oh, quit barking.
No doubt. Well, first thing up, before we get into what happened over the weekend, tonight,
game day, baby.
We got a little Razorback basketball tonight against Pacific.
Yeah. Pacific, the Tigers.
Pacific. Now, I think they're 3-2.
Yeah, crazy thing is they're on the East Coast. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think they're 3-2, but a couple of things I saw about them said they weren't supposed to be very good. So the teams that they did beat weren't very good. So should be get right game. You know what I'm saying? Should be.
Well, I mean, if anything, we can, maybe get a few threes to go down, maybe work on our 3-point shooting a little bit. Let's jack some up there and get some reps up. Because I'm still waiting on that game where the whole team breaks out from the 3-point line, and I think we're going to have a couple of those ball games. I really do.
Yeah,
but we ain't had one yet.
Yeah, we may only have 7 dudes as well available.
Oh, who's out now?
Well, Adu probably out again. Brazil might not play, so that puts us at 7.
Oh, we still got the one white kid on the end of the bench that Cal kept.
Talk about Lawson. He tore his Achilles at the beginning of the year.
Here we go. Here we go.
I think there are some of the preferred walk-on guys or whatever. I think that might be available, but that's going to be emergency only. He's only going to play 7.
Well, you only need 5.
That's what he says.
Well, you need 5 and all of them to stay out of foul trouble.
And then over the weekend, Arkansas got another signee, Isaiah Seeley, number 1 recruit in Arkansas. So they got the home cooking recruit. So I just want to throw that in there right quick. And a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, he's going to be like the 10th guy on the bench or whatever. But and then there's a lot of people who are like, nah, this dude's actually pretty good. So,
well, I don't see Cal recruiting anybody that's, even if they are from the state of Arkansas or whatever, I don't see him recruiting anybody that's just going to go sit down on the 10th spot on the bench. If he's going after you, you're probably going to get some playing time.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see that's next year. So anyway, let's see what else we got here, man. Oh yeah, they had the WNBA lottery happened. To see who gets all the picks or whatever. I saw Chicago has the 3rd pick. That's where Angel Reese plays.
Yeah.
I didn't see the full list or whatever.
Well, there's only 14 teams, right? Or is there 16 now?
They're fixing to expand, so I don't know if that happens this year. Or I want to say, I don't know. Let me go look up.
Well, I'd like to know, where are the Fever picking at?
It was 12 because we were looking it up the other day. And
see, I was thinking it was 14 and they were expanding to 16.
My God, they don't even have WNBA listed as another sport on here. What is going on?
Misogyny, man, misogyny.
This is crazy. It's not
We
even on here.
we even have a WNBA channel on our Discord. What in the world?
Here we
ESPN can't
go.
put one up on there.
I found it finally. Holy smokes. It was the very last one at the very bottom. Ain't that something?
Misogyny, man, misogyny. That's what
I
that is.
know. All right. Let's see.
Them guys at ESPN got too much toxic masculinity.
so, so there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 teams last year.
Okay.
I think we're supposed to get 2 new ones, right? There was the
Yeah, but that was that this year or was that 2025?
mm, that's a good question. I
Of
don't know.
course, the next season will be 2025. So,
That's right, yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. One expansion team, Golden State, which is set to start play in 2025. A second expansion team will follow in Toronto in 2026.
Okay. All right. They
So,
sure are taking their time about this.
well, I know, man. They probably play the same place as the NBA plays, right? So,
Yeah, I don't understand why you don't bring in two at the same time. It just makes more sense to me. You keep the numbers even and all that.
yeah,
But
I don't
hey,
know.
nobody called me. So,
Anyway, I just thought it was interesting. Here's your picks: Dallas, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Washington. That's your top 4 picks. And that girl Paige Beckers from UConn's the right now is the hot number 1.
predicted to be
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good.
is does the WNBA I've never watched the WNBA draft lottery. I'm going to be honest with you or a draft. So, I don't know. Do they get any foreign players? Do they get any players from overseas? Is
I
women's basketball a thing overseas?
I know some of them have names that are not you know
Well, you know, the last
American
NBA
sounding.
draft, yeah, last NBA draft, we had like 7 guys in the first round that came from France.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if the WNBA was like that.
Mm, I don't know. Let's see. I want to look up the draft rules here and see what it says because I was curious. The order of teams picks in each round are in the inverse order of the standings from the last regular season. Okay, so just like the NBA, except for the first 4 picks of the first round, which are determined by the draft lottery. Okay, that's why there was only 4 picks because there's 4 lottery picks.
Well, you only got 12 teams.
Right.
So your lottery, I think the
Um.
NBA lottery is like 10 or 11 teams, but they got 32 something. They got 32 teams or whatever. And they're getting ready to expand too. They're going back to Seattle or something, aren't they?
Okay. Here you go. All it says all NCAA players graduating. Blah 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 blah. The next line though is all international players who are turning 20 years old in 2022 are also eligible for the 2022 NBA draft. So if you
Okay.
turn it, so yes, they would take international players,
All right, cool.
but you got to be 20. Got to be 20. Okay. Well, I wonder if you're going to see an influx of uh in the ladies game in college then like you are in the men's. Like in the men's right now you're seeing some overseas guys that were professionals,
Hmm.
come over and play college now. I wonder if we're going to see that in the women's game. I wonder.
I don't know.
Uh, anyway, let's see what else we got. Arkansas State won again this weekend.
Yeah, Austin P gave him a ball game, dude. That was low
Yeah.
scoring, ugly ball game.
Yeah, Stephen F. Austin. Did they play Austin P this weekend too?
Or Stephen F. Austin. I'm sorry. I saw the
Oh,
Austin went automatically to Austin P. I did it like 3 times during the ball game the other night too. It's my
it's all
bad.
right. It's all right. I thought I was missed a game.
No, 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 no. They probably do play Austin P at some point, but no.
They probably do. I saw somebody just played Austin P, Mississippi State or somebody.
Austin P was one of those Mountain Dew caps you got all the time. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
you pulling. I think I had like 10 Austin Peas.
Anyway, they looked pretty decent. Looked pretty decent. Then Purdue beat number 2 Alabama. This was a pretty good game, man. I watched this game.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the ball game. I got to watch the highlights. Purdue ain't no joke, man. Purdue can play.
They can. I think I give them a little more credit than I thought. I thought Alabama might roll them, but yeah, no Edie, no problem is what Slam University's caption says there.
You knew, was Edie a senior when he left?
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
I think so. He was at least a junior because he'd been 2-time National Player of the Year. Pretty sure he was a senior.
Because there's a lot of the same names on that Purdue team from last year.
One of them left, went to Duke. Gillis, I think is his last name.
Loser. What a loser.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, really good game. It was kind of an upset because Alabama was ranked number 2, you know what I mean, or whatever. But it's Purdue. So.
And it's still so early in the season, man. It is still so
man.
early in the season. I don't understand the rankings this early, but they got to have something to talk about. So whatever.
Some of these media people, man, they overreact with every game.
It's kind of their job.
It's like if they play kind of bad or it's a close game. Oh my gosh, they suck. I don't know why I ever thought they might be good. This team ain't going to make a tournament. And then they have a good game, and like, oh man, yeah, I knew they was going to be good, and they look like a tournament team tonight. And it's like, bro, like it's one game, and we're like 3 games into the season here. Take a chill pill before you start making seasonal judgments.
I think we play something like is it 35 games or something like that? Like you might get to 40 if you go deep into the tournament.
I forget what it is.
So
30-something, 31.
I am a proponent. Of course, it'll never happen, but I am a proponent of say, let's not rank anybody until say 10 ball games have been played. You got to play 10 ball games before we even rank you, okay? Because every year you get somebody in the top 25 that
Yeah,
but you can even take the Hogs. The Hogs were like sitting 22nd or something like that, 18th, I think. They turn around and lose to Baylor. I mean, half the Arkansas fans thought, well, that's it. We're not even making the tournament.
Well, you can say not rank them in what, the AP and the coaches poll, but every media outlet out there has their top 25 something starting. Yeah, I mean, as soon as the championship game is over, some dude will come out and be next season's early top 25, and you're like, what? Early, bro, you're premature.
Yeah. Here's my early prediction of your NCAA champion while they're still crowning the NCAA champion.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, I know. They gotta have something to talk about.
Yeah. It was a good game. It was a good game. I was pleased.
But if you didn't rank them, say you waited 10 ball games before you ranked everybody, you could make, man, you could do all these media guys could do a whole thing about, well, this is what the top 25 is going to look like when it comes out. Oh, this will be what the top 25, every week you could do another. Well, I think it'll be just like the playoff bracket, oh, well, this is what the playoff bracket is going to look like. Oh, wait, BYU lost. Oh, wait, we got to change up this whole bracket, It would be more entertaining, I think, if they waited to rank them. And you would get a better ranking. Like 10 games in, you can kind of tell what teams are, what a team is made of 10 games in.
Yeah. Got a pretty good eye on him. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. This is the college basketball section, by the way. If you hadn't noticed, I got them in sections here. Indiana beat South Carolina, and they look pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Indiana looks pretty good.
Here we go. Indiana, the Notre Dame of basketball, right here. Every year I got to hear about, Indiana's back.
Yeah, they have a good roster, but we'll see. if they actually come back. But I was a little surprised South Carolina didn't make it a closer game. Um, they're decent. So
There's other big news out of Indiana, but it'll probably come up later in the slide, so I'll stay quiet on
probably in the football section.
it. Probably in the football section, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, here you go. We're in the football section. So Arkansas State got bowl eligible. Um,
Not a bad team this year, man. Not a bad team. They're not, they're not world beaters, but
mm-mm.
they did okay in the Sun Belt this year. You know,
Yeah, 2 games left, so I guess they could potentially end up 8-4. I guess
yeah,
that'd be a pretty good season.
that's pretty good, man, considering, you don't get any attention in your state. You play the Sun Belt was actually pretty competitive this year. I don't know
Yeah.
if they'll get what kind of bowl they'll get or anything like that.
Let me see here.
Wouldn't that be something if they faced Arkansas State and Arkansas in the Independence Bowl? That'll probably be what it is right there.
Wow,
That'd be something, wouldn't it? I might actually buy a ticket and go to that.
That'd be wild. Well, you watched them beat UCA week 1.
Barely beat UCA, and I still say that was a touchdown. Okay,
Yeah.
I still say that was a touchdown.
They lost to Michigan and Iowa State, so
Two good people to lose to.
two okay losses. Then they lost to Texas State.
Yeah.
Then they lost to Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, well, they did not come through for me. They did not come through for me against Auburn.
Yeah, ULM. They have to play ULM next, and that's the one that's really good, right?
Oh, I thought you said Louis. Who did they lose to? La Tech?
No, it just says Louisiana Raging Cajuns.
Okay. All right.
And then they won at Georgia State, and then they play ULM, University Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah,
they play them next.
The Warhawks or something like that.
And then they play Old Dominion at the end of the season.
Old Dominion, I love that band.
It's a good band. Anyway, they made got bowl eligible. So congratulations. Wolves up.
Yeah. Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Hell
then we had the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Longhorns. And yeah, I already knew that was gonna kind of happen. Hey, we didn't get beat by 50, so I'll take it.
We've had a few games this year where our offense showed up and our defense didn't. Ole Miss. Our offense put up 30-something points. Our defense couldn't stop them. In this ball game, the defense gave our offense every opportunity to stay in this ball game, and the offense looked absolutely terrible. Now, I could go on a 10-minute rant here about how I thought if Bobby P had 2 weeks to prepare, the other team better watch out. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not one of these fans that rents out billboards to decide what to put up there about Sam Pittman or whatever. Okay. But I am going to tell you, this was marked on my calendar as a loss. And when I marked it as a loss, I marked it as a much bigger loss than 20-10. I don't believe in moral victories. I do not believe in moral victories. But if there ever was one, okay, you only got beat by 10 by Texas. All right. And if your offense would have showed up, you probably could have been in this ball game a lot closer.
Yeah, that's true. That was bad. I think we had like 70 yards in the first half or something.
It was pitiful, man. It was absolutely pitiful.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we scored, and I thought, man, look at this. We're back within. We're right there. And then
Well,
Man, they score
by then
again.
our defense was worn the hell out, man. They've been out there making play after play, getting them off the field.
True.
Every time we got them off the field, the offense come on, and I don't understand the play calling. I don't get it. Like one time we ran on first down, Debinion ran for 9 yards. So we get to 2nd and 1, and Bobby decides to go deep out of 5 wide. That's the part I didn't understand. Like, you want to take the shot deep, take it deep, but you just ran the ball for 9 yards. Do it off a play action. You know,
Mm-hmm.
why you go empty set and let everybody know that you're throwing the ball? That's the dumb. It's just, it was calls like that all day long. It's like I did not understand the play calling. I didn't understand some of the decisions. There were 2 or 3 times where Green on the RPO should have gave the ball off to the running back, and he was trying to do it himself, and he didn't. He can't run the RPO, or not well anyway. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
It just irritated me. The play calling irritated me. I thought defense played out of their mind. Matter of fact, the Arkansas defense, that's probably the best game they've played all year long. And again, we turned the ball over twice. Can't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And every game we've turned the ball over, we've lost. Every game we haven't turned the ball over, we've won.
That's crazy, ain't it?
We cannot turn the ball over. We are not built that way. And we can't come from behind. If somebody gets a touchdown up on us, well, actually, if they get 10 points on us, we're screwed, because we're just not built to come back on them. We can't do it.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. You saw the billboard out on the freeway.
I did see the billboard, and I think that's trashy. I know that nobody cares what I think, but that is super trashy. I mean, if I went and put up a billboard that said, uh, Jason Guthrie's the worst IT guy I ever seen in my life, you need to fire his butt, you'd be like, oh, I can't believe that guy would say something like. But since it's a head coach, I guess it's all right. It's
Yeah, I
just,
guess so.
I don't know. It's very unclassy. It's not
Yeah.
very classy.
Oh, I'm not gonna name any names, but I know a high school coach, and you know him too, who came home from a high school football game with a for sale sign in his yard.
See,
And that's high school football, bro.
and people think that,
That's high school.
I'm sorry, and I put it in the Discord. I can't stand Arkansas fans. I am an Arkansas fan, and I cannot stand them. We've got to be the worst fans in the state, in the country. We got to be the worst fans in the country.
Uh, yeah. Anyway, rough loss. We got 2 games to go.
There's
Louisiana
part
Tech.
of me. There's part of me in this whole situation that, and I really don't. I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. I don't care if Sam stays. I don't care if Sam goes. I really don't. I think if Sam stays next year, we'll have a mediocre year. If Sam leaves next year, we'll have a mediocre year. And we're not going to bring in somebody that's going to win the national championship next year. It's not going to happen. Okay. So I don't really care if he stays or not. But after seeing the billboard and the way the fans are acting, I really hope they sign him up for another year. I really do. I hope it just pisses off every Hog fan out there. I hope they sign. As a matter of fact, give him an 8-year contract. Let's do an 8-year extension.
I told you about the chat I'm in. I'm pretty sure that's people know where it came from, even probably. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty.
It's
pretty
pretty
trashy.
disgusting, man. It's pretty
Yeah.
disgusting.
I mean, yeah, still a human being. You know what I mean?
No, man, he's a head coach. He has no feelings at all. He ain't got a family or children or anything like that that might drive past that billboard. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, they don't care, man.
They don't. And that's what makes them the worst fans in the country. They don't give a crap about. They don't give a crap.
No. Anyway, well, I'll tell you who does give a crap. Indiana gives a crap. They gave their coach a big extension, 8-year contract.
Yeah.
2032.
Yeah,
$8 million.
I think this is crazy. Okay. Not not that this guy doesn't deserve an extension. All right. He has made Indiana football irrelevant. All right. He's probably
Mm-hmm.
the best coach you got at the University of Indiana. Okay. But 8 years is a long time. A lot can happen in 8 years. All right. How about 4? I'd give him maybe 4. But 8, my goodness, that's a lot.
Did you see his other quote? He said, I forget what the word he used, but he was like, "Why would I go anywhere else? We just started a dynasty here, legacy, or some like championship level. Like it was a big word. It wasn't like,
Good.
yeah, we're
Isn't
you
that
know,
isn't that the attitude you want your head coach to have though?
yeah."
You want your head coach to be a little bit delusional.
Well, I know Arkansas fans are upset, but oh well.
About what? About we're not going to get this guy?
Yeah, they wanted this guy.
Yeah, because he wants to leave Indiana where everybody treats him well to come to Arkansas where they treat their head coach like crap. Yeah, that's what every head coach wants. That's what Arkansas fans, I don't know, maybe they're just too stupid to see it or whatever, but why would you get a top level coach to come to you if in 5 years you're going to run him out of town? I mean, why would I sign up for that? If I don't get it done in 5 years, I'm out of here, you know. And by year 3, if you don't have it done, they're already going to be talking about, I can't believe we hired this guy. We should have went with somebody else. Rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, yeah,
If
that's the
I'm
way
a
it is,
head,
man.
yeah, if I'm a head coach, I ain't interested in it.
Well, that's the way it is in coaching, man. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Mm.
There ain't no long term jobs unless you win for
I
long
told you that.
consistently.
Yeah, but how are you going to come to Arkansas and win consistently when you're having to recruit against Alabama, Auburn, Texas, Oklahoma, LSU, and that's not even counting like Ole Miss, who has history,
Because
Florida,
you
who has history.
because you better get somebody that can recruit
What
against them
history?
guys, and you better get a whole bunch of money if you want to
What
be good.
what history does Arkansas have?
None.
In football, we have none. I mean, we were pretty good back in the '80s, when we were in the Southwest Conference, but that was in the '80s, man. I
Yeah,
mean, we haven't been relevant in football. I think the last full year,
we had like a couple of years there where
yeah,
Bobby was here.
with Bobby, he took us to a BCS bowl one year.
Yeah,
We went to an SEC championship game with Ford one year. That's about it, man. That's about it. Houston had a chance, and then in Tennessee doused our hopes. So, I mean, how are you going to do it? How are you going to come in? Even if you're John Gruden, all right? Let's take the
hmm
biggest name out there, all right? And you're John Gruden and you come to Arkansas, you still got to recruit to Arkansas. And you're not going to have the money that Alabama or Ole Miss or Ohio State or any of these
Ah,
places have.
ah. I bet you hired John Gruden. I bet some old boys down there somewhere show up all of a sudden with the big bags of money, just like they did when they hired Calipari.
Well, you better hope so, because whoever you hire, if they come in with, if they come in with the same amount of Neil money, you're going to have the same problems you got right now.
That's true.
I mean, you give Sam a big bag of cash, maybe he could do a lot better.
So some people say it wouldn't matter.
I,
So
I don't think it's going to matter
uh,
whoever you bring in.
he's on the hot seat either way. I tell you who else is on the hot seat. Battle of the hot seats, by golly.
Nebraska did it, man. No, they didn't. They got beat. That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, USC beat Nebraska. Tough around the wife's family this weekend a little bit. Glad I didn't go with her to see the family. They were not happy about losing this game.
They fought hard, man. I thought they were going to win it. They fought hard. Uh, they didn't lose it because of effort. They didn't lose it because their team quit on them. That's just football. Sometimes you lose a lot.
Yep. So that was one game. I got a few games to go through. And then Florida
Yeah,
beats LSU.
yeah. Pretty much
Um,
LSU is out of contention.
yeah, I can't, what the heck, man? What's LSU doing, man? I think they lost like 3 in a row.
I mean, if I think it's details. It's details, man. Stupid penalties, uh, not being in the right spot. Uh,
Freaking
just
Florida.
yeah, Florida probably got their Napier guy another year. So
Yeah, they probably did.
they probably did, man. Which I'm sure Florida fans are ticked off about.
And then South Carolina beat Missouri. Did you see this game? Holy smokes.
I did see this game. I did see this game. This was a good one.
That was a good game. South Carolina, man, man. So a couple
They
games
are
there where they didn't play well. You know what I mean? But if they could have just like I think the quarterback got hurt that won the game, and I think they ended up losing that game. If they'd had him, I think they'd have come back in that game. Like their record's probably better than what it is. And I think they're 6-2 or something, or something in the conference 6-2. I think.
uh, the South Carolina had a couple games this year where they played bad and they still won.
No, no kidding. Let's see here. They lost to LSU by 3 points.
Yeah.
Got blown out by Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
And lost to Alabama by 2 points. That's it.
You know, they're 5 points away from being only having one loss in the conference.
Yep.
I like the Cox this year, man. I think the
Well, they played Clemson at the end of the year. I hope they could really wreck Clemson's year, too.
that'd be sweet.
That would be sweet. Anyway, then Oregon barely freaking squeaks by.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I thought they were going to lose for a while there.
Yeah, and going into this ball game, all I heard from the pundits was how Wisconsin didn't have a chance. Oregon was going to beat them by 3 touchdowns. This is academic. Well, it turned out Wisconsin was like, no, we come to play. But when you're number one in the country, you got to expect that, man. Everybody's gunning for you. You're going to get everybody's best game when you're number one in the country.
That's true. Everybody wants to beat number one.
Heck yeah, man.
Storm the field.
Ain't nothing. The only thing better beating number 2 is beating number 1. That's.
Then we had, let's see, the Georgia-Tennessee game. That was a pretty good game, too.
That was a good game.
Georgia's
just a better ball team.
They're good.
Georgia's just a better ball team.
Yeah, Nico, I think, needs another year. He looked like a freshman.
He's had a couple of games this year where he looks like a Heisman Trophy candidate, and then a couple of games, one against Arkansas, where he looked like a regular old dude. He didn't look like anything special.
Mm. Let me check their stats here and see what kind of year he's had. So he's only thrown for 2,000 yards. Like, even Taylor's got more yards than that.
Yeah, but all of Taylor's yards came in that UAPB game. That's like where all his yards came from for the year.
That's not true.
A bunch of them.
A bunch of them did come there. Anyway, Georgia, the big win. We got our college football edition show tomorrow, so we'll do our picks and put out our playoff.
Yeah, which is going to look crazy. Crazy.
It is going to look crazy because I tell you, I'm already eyeballing Colorado. They may win the Big 12. Oh no,
it's possible. They got a chance. They got
a shot at it.
They better do it this year because Deion's probably going to the Cowboys. So
And then speaking of the Big 12, BYU goes down. Our buddy Red, shout out to Red.
Yeah, big prediction right there. Before the ball game even started, he said, "I'm calling it. Kansas is going to upset BYU." And son of a gun if they didn't do it.
He did, man. He sure
Now,
did. Shout out to Red.
why can't we get him putting in some of them? Hey, y'all want to go bet this? Y'all want to go bet that?
Because he's an Alabama fan. He can't be trusted. All
Oh, okay. All right. I take back my shout out to Red.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Oh, Red. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Let's see what else we got. College football. No, oh my goodness!
I can't believe you put this in here.
I can't believe how old Aaron Rodgers is. Holy smokes! Holy cow, bro! What's going on, Aaron Rodgers?
Oh my gosh, that is so funny, dude.
The old man. Funny. The old man. Look at here, man. Winning percentage for the Jets starting QBs. Look at this crap.
Mm-hmm.
He's the worst one.
Well, I think it's like the old Clippers curse, man, in the NBA. I think you go to the Jets to die. If you're a quarterback, you go to the Jets to die. Because look at Sam Darnold, man. Sam Darnold gets out of New York, goes to the Vikings, and he's just tearing it up. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, the Jets are cursed. I think Joe Namath back in the day made a deal with the devil and was like, "You let me win this one Super Bowl, and the Jets never have to win a Super Bowl ever again."
It might be, man.
And the devil said, "Okay, but they don't even make the playoffs." And he's like, "That's fine. That's fine. As long as I get my Super Bowl."
Okay. Well, they lost again and freaking messed up my parlay. I had a 7-game parlay. They messed it up.
Well, this is one of the games that you took Indianapolis and I took the Jets, and I was like, surely Rodgers can beat the rookie. Let me tell you something. The rookie played out of his mind, dude. He looked good. AR looked like a really good quarterback in that ballgame.
Yeah. Dang it. Anyway.
Hey, there's still a chance you can win $95 if you get the game right tonight.
$95?
Yeah, we had a couple people drop out.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Hold on 2 seconds. Hey, go outside if you're gonna bark. Okay, go outside. Go bark on Adam outside.
Anyway, all right. And then, yeah. Daniel Jones, we've been saying this all year. Bench him, please.
Well,
we've been saying this all year, man. This dude is horrible.
He's 2-8. He's 2-8, and it took you to the 10th ball game to decide, okay, maybe he's not what we need. But it's because they paid him so much money. They don't want to put in Danny DeVito or whatever his name is, man.
Tommy
DeVito. Danny DeVito would be a better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
Okay. Well, Tommy's the favorite, New York kid, DeVito. He's got his family comes to the games. It was like whatever. It's a story.
But even in this picture you got of him right here, he looks confused and lost, like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Bleacher Report tweeted this out. That's funny.
I think he looks like Tony Romo.
And then Jags fired their head coach, Doug Peterson.
Yeah. This is like the third time Doug Peterson's been fired.
Their first rumor was Bill Belichick, and he come out and said, hell no, I ain't doing that.
Why would he go to Jacksonville?
I don't know. He was like, no.
In Jacksonville, you got a better chance of getting somebody like Jimmy Johnson. He's a Florida guy. Go see if you can get Jimmy Johnson.
Oh man, the Jimmy's old. Holy smokes!
Yeah, Jimmy's old.
Green Bay beat Chicago. We was just talking about that a while ago. That last second
Block.
block kick and stuff. That was crazy.
I didn't realize that the Bears were in such a long drought against the Packers. This is like the 7th game in a row or something that they've lost to the
Yeah,
Packers.
I heard him say 5 years, and I was like, "Holy moly,
Yeah.
it's a long time."
It's a long time to lose to your rival. I mean, after a while, are they really a rival? To be a rival, I feel like there's got to be winning and losing involved.
Yeah, true.
Would you get out of here? What is up with y'all?
And then we had the Colts beat the Jets. Anthony Richardson played really well, man.
He did. He played really well. That last run he had, he put his shoulder down. Not as good as Josh Allen's, but still pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive, dude. I was, yeah.
But he's got a lot of, I see a lot of Cam Newton in him because of just his size. Like, he looks like he ought to be a defensive end or, something like that.
Well, look at his arm right there.
I know it. And instead, that's why I think he's got to use his legs a little bit more. They got to get this guy involved and running the ball a little bit more.
Well, he keeps getting hurt. It's the thing.
Well, some guys are injury prone. That happens.
Yeah. Anyway. Lions beat the crap out of Jacksonville.
Yeah, why would Belichick want to go there?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Lions look good. They just keep rolling.
Yeah, Lions did look good.
Dolphins beat the Raiders.
Yeah. No big shocker there.
No big shocker there, no.
No big shocker there.
The Vikings beat the Titans. Now, this was a lot closer than this score looks like because it was like 10-7 or something like that for a long time. It seemed like,
but if you go back and you look at other than maybe 2 ball games that I can think of, this has been the Titans' MO. Like, they have been in almost every freaking ball game, almost like the Cincinnati Bengals. Like they get a couple of balls to bounce a different way, a couple of receptions, and they're sitting pretty close to the top of their division. Same way with the Bengals. Bengals just don't know how to close the door.
Yeah. Yeah, Vikes get the win. We already kind of knew that anyway. We both picked the Vikes.
Yeah.
Denver.
Golly, this kid. Holy moly.
Wow. I was not surprised about that. Even Penix got in the game, bro. It got so bad.
Nix has moved he's in a dead heat with Daniels for Rookie of the Year. These two are playing out of their minds as rookies.
He's playing pretty good.
He's playing really freaking good.
Yep. So Denver gets the win. Then the mighty Chiefs went down. Spaghetti-O.
They didn't just. I mean, I feel like even though the score was only 9 points, I really feel like the Bills dominated them in the whole ball game. I really do. Josh Allen is a stud, dude.
Yes, he is. That run he had at the end, my goodness.
And I thought Mahomes was going to cry after the ball game.
He probably did.
He puckered up a little bit.
Well, the Bills finally break the streak. I had 2 bets on this and won both of them. So, woo-woo-woo-woo. Thank you. Appreciate you, Bills. The New Orleans Saints get the win against
Taysom Hill. Holy crap, this kid, man. His stats for this ball game were unbelievable.
I don't know. Let's go look at him here. Let's see. Scores. Let me find the game here. Saints, where you at? Here you are. Taysom Hill, 7 carries, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 for 2 passing for 18 yards, 8 catches for 50 yards.
He also had a kick return, didn't he?
This guy's crazy everywhere. He had a fumble. Oh, he had a fumble and he lost it. Oh, that's not good.
I think.
Let me see. Interceptions, kick returns. Taysom Hill, 1 kick return for 42 yards.
Yeah, he had a great game, man.
That gum, he's everywhere, man. This dude
And of
is
course,
everywhere.
everybody looks good playing the Browns. Even the Cowboys look good playing the Browns.
Poor lonely Browns, man.
Did it to themselves. I ain't gonna feel sorry for them.
Yeah, they did do it to themselves.
Did it to themselves, man. That's what you get for hiring a rapist.
Holy shit. Oh, you gotta get us sued.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Allegedly. My bad. Let me throw in that word. Allegedly a rapist.
Oh.
You went too far.
Hang on. Rams beat the Patriots. I didn't know I
This
could use the arrow buttons down there. That's freaking awesome.
this is one of the games I did not watch. I did not see this one.
It was pretty good. I saw some of it. Stafford looked pretty good. Let me see what the stats were on that one because I missed a lot of that one. Let's see here.
Patriots put up 22 points. That's pretty good for the Patriots.
Where's the Rams game? There it is. Box score. Stafford was 18 for 27, 295 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
That's a pretty good day.
142.7 rating. So, yeah, he had a pretty good day.
Yeah, that's a pretty good day right there.
Nakua and Cup both went off over 100 yards. Both. Yeah. Rams looked good, man. New England looks rough. That's all I know.
They need some more pieces, man. I think they got their quarterback. They just need some more pieces.
And then this one messed up my late evening parlay because I had San Fran and Seattle won at San Fran, no doubt.
Took San Fran in this one. I figured with McCaffrey back and, Kittle and all that they would do well. And Geno played a heck of a ball game, man. Seattle's got a better defense than people give them credit for. Every time I take Seattle, though, they end up laying an egg. So
I know.
I took San Francisco at home thinking, man, they'll just hand the ball off to McCaffrey and this will be an easy ball game. Nope, didn't work out like that.
Well, the stats are very similar. I mean,
it was a close ball game. I mean, I think they won it on a field goal at the end of the game or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, stats are really almost equal. Anyway. And then Pittsburgh beats Baltimore, and they didn't even score a touchdown, like an offensive touchdown.
Just kick field goals, brother.
It's crazy.
Kick field goals.
It's the Baltimore and Pittsburgh teams just like that, man. They have that defense that can do that. It's crazy.
This is one of my upsets I picked this week, and it actually came through for me. But my other upsets didn't, so I'm not in the running for money.
Yeah, we both picked the Steelers in that one.
Yeah.
And tonight, the Texas Showdown. The Houston Texans at the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you think, man? You got a chance? You saying there's a chance?
Well, there's I mean, it's football. There's always a chance. I heard a rumor that Stroud may not play, so you might get to watch Cooper Rush against their backup. And I don't know who their backup is.
Hmm. Texans backup. Let's just look and see who that
But I
is.
don't, that was just what I heard that Stroud might not play. I don't know if he's going to play or not. He's been dealing with some rib issues or something like that.
Hmm. Let me see here. Do they have a depth chart? Yeah, they do. Davis Mills. That's your backup quarterback.
They're playing at home, which usually would be a boost for the Cowboys. This year, they have not won a game at home. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop this one. This happens at the exact same time that the Hogs are playing Pacific, so I'm probably going to watch basketball tonight and then flip over to the game after the basketball game's over. Is probably what
Yeah.
I'm going to do.
Samesies. Well, anyway, that's you got that on tonight. So you got your NFL tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You got your NBA tonight. There you go. Here's some games to watch. Orlando's got to play Phoenix. I'll be probably watching that one later tonight or early in the morning or something. Not a lot of good games on tonight that I was just like, oh wow, that's must see. Even my Orlando Magic team, I think KD and Booker are both hurt. I think so. It's like,
Well, Rockets and Bucks might be good.
yeah. Let me see something. I haven't seen Reed Shepherd play yet. Like I've tuned him in a couple of times and haven't seen him play. Let me see if I can get some info on that. Where is Houston? Southwest Division. Let's see. Stats. Let's see if we can get some stats on him. Reed Shepherd, 14 games played. Okay, he's played in every game. Averaged about 12 minutes, 4 points a game. That's not very good.
That's not great.
Oh, well. Anyway, there's some NBA games for you. Then we got some college basketball tonight. This is your, I think these are your top 25 teams. I think Michigan plays tonight. They play at 5, I think. They're fixing to tip off here in just a second, actually. I forget who they're playing, but it should be a decent game. There might be a couple other games, but this was the teams that were in the top 25. Iowa State plays tonight. Auburn plays tonight. Gonzaga. That Gonzaga San Diego State game should actually be a really good game.
Yeah, it should be. San Diego State's had a good team the last couple of years.
Yeah, their point guard, that Lamont Butler, is the kid that transferred to Kentucky, so he's Kentucky's point guard now. So they don't have him anymore, but they're still good. So that's your schedule for tonight for NFL, NBA, and college basketball that you might want to watch. And a reminder, it is November, and we are doing No Shave November to raise awareness for prostate cancer. So yeah, either donate or
Get
don't
checked out.
shave or get checked out or do something, be active. And
Get checked out or get your
yeah.
loved one checked out. Get your boyfriend or your husband to go and get checked out, or they don't even have to go. There's a home test. Um,
Yep.
it's a good thing to do. Cancer affects everybody.
That was a lot of slides, bro. That's the most I've ever had.
It was good, man. It was good.
There's a lot. There's a lot of copy and pasting, just so you know. Before we get out of here, too, we want to make sure we bring up our mental health. And if you're struggling or know someone who is struggling, there's a national hotline that you can call, 988. Don't do life alone. Boom, 988 right there. Suicide and Crisis Hotline. If you need someone to talk to, give them a call.
Yeah, I got a little pamphlet here, and it tells you the warning signs. I have warning signs in youth and warning signs in adults. You would think they would be the same, but they are not. In youth, you got to worry about anybody talking about making plans for suicide, hurting themselves. You think that would be an obvious sign, but people hear somebody say something like that and they just dismiss it. Oh, they're just upset or something like that. Expressing hopelessness about the future, displaying severe, overwhelming emotional pain or stress, showing worrisome changes in behavior. These are all things, changes in sleep, withdrawal from social situations, recent increased agitation or irritability, displaying extreme mood swings. So every woman out there could be suicidal. Showing rage or talking about seeking revenge.
Oh, dang, I might be suicidal too.
But it's not just suicide. It's also a crisis hotline. So if you're thinking about hurting yourself, call. But if you're thinking about hurting somebody else, you can call too. Number is 988-1-800-SUICIDE. Get you there too. We got the holidays coming up. Holidays are tough for people, man. People have loved ones that aren't here anymore. People maybe are spending the holidays by themselves. So during the holidays, keep an extra lookout for co-workers, friends, family members, anybody that you see might be struggling. Pass the number on to them. Talk to them. Spend some time with them. Don't do life alone.
That's right. Don't do life alone, man. Well said. All right, man. Well, enjoy your evening and we'll watch some. Jump in the Discord. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Hang out with us tonight. We're going to be talking some Arkansas basketball for sure.
Heck yeah.
But we'll also be talking. I have my iPad. I got other games going on. I'll be watching other stuff. So I'll be talking football, basketball. Just hop in and join us. And I appreciate you watching and listening and the support. And man, I will catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably put the Hogs on the big TV behind me. And then I'll probably put the Cowboys on the TV in the bedroom and then walk around the wall every once in a while and check out the score. It's probably what I'll do.
Leave the sound up on the one far away and watch the one in here. And that way you can.
Yeah, that'll probably screw me up. When I was a kid, my dad hated watching Razorback games with the announcers, commentators. So he would turn on the radio and listen to Paul Eels call the ball game while it was going on. And of course you got a 5-second delay or whatever. So
yeah,
Paul's like 5 seconds behind what's happening on TV. But Dad didn't care. He hated the commentators on TV. They hate Arkansas. They all they do is talk bad about Arkansas. I don't want to listen to that. So we always listen to Paul Eels. So turning the TV on in the bedroom and turning the sound up and watching this one on mute will probably bring back old memories for me.
There you go. All right. Well, I will text you here in a little bit. I don't know what we're doing. I think we're cooking something for dinner, but I'm going to have the Michigan game on here in just a minute, and I will text you later.
You see this? He's watching my 6. He's waiting on me to say it's dinner time, and he's hungry.
I got to go do that, too. I got to feed mine.
So. Hey, Sweets, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, here comes the other one.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
All right. Peace, brother.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.